you doing? Come on, come on. Good morning. Let me do a brief check. Good morning, friends. I am so excited to do this practice with you guys today. Let me... I'm on. Real quickly. There I am. Okay. There we go. All right, we're on. Thank you so much for showing up. Put some music on, some tunes. You can do that for yourselves also. And we'll get started right away. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Diane and Betsy, so far. I hope that you guys had a really restful night of sleep, and we'll get started right away. All right. So to start with, let's come to the mat, come to a seated position on your mat, and I want you to have some light weights. I have 5-pound weights over here, and welcome. Thank you for showing up. And as we begin class, I'll tell you what the program is going to be about today. Reach up. As I mentioned in the description of the class, we'll go over 5 poses. Reach up and stretch your arms overhead first. And then exhale and turn your body. Put your hand on the outside of your leg and look over your shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale and reach your arms up. Stretch overhead. Look up at your hands. Lift the shoulders, but then relax the shoulders down your back and exhale and turn the other way. So 5 poses for hip mobilization and warming them up. Inhale and reach up, and you can come back to these poses anytime and do them again. Put your hands at the thigh. Anytime your hips are tight, feeling tight, or your lower back is feeling uneasy, inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist the other way. And then I want you to lean back, put your hands behind you. I'm going to put the timer on just so that we don't go over time. We're going to be here for, it's about a 32-minute practice. So hands behind your hips, and I want you to put your feet in front and tip your knees from side to side. So here's the first pseudo hip mobilization move, and that's just tipping the knees side to side right there. Now cross the legs the opposite or the other way. So remember which one you had forward, the non-default way. Reach up and stretch overhead, and then twist, turning the body, looking over your shoulder. Spine's feeling a little more warmed up. Inhale, reach up, and exhale and twist. Inhale, reach up, and again, hands behind your back and lean back. Put your feet on the floor and tip the knees side to side. Go ahead and bring the knee all the way down to the floor and tap. Tap the knee, tap to the side, right there. And now hold and sit up. Bring the right leg in front, the left leg to the side. Press your legs down into the mat and sit up tall. 90-90 stretch, or call it kind of a half pigeon pose. Look forward, then walk your hands in front of the shin right here. Lift up your chest. Inhale, flat back. And then as you exhale, lower the chest over the forward leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe you can bring your hands out further and press your forearms down. Spread your fingers. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Walk your hands in just slightly. Lift up your chest and sit up tall. Press your knees down. No hands right here. Hands in front of your shoulders or in front of your chest. Palms together. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale. tip the knees side to side. Do that 3 times. 3, 2, how are your hips feeling? 1, and hold on the other side. This leg 90 degrees are, think, parallel to the side edge of that mat and then parallel to the front edge of the other side. Walk your hands forward, take a breath in, lift your heart, lengthen your spine, and then try to bring your forearms down to the mat. Spread your fingers, press the knees down into the floor. Inhale, exhale, take a deep breath in, and then walk it up or lift it up right there. Hold for a moment, hands to your heart, press the legs down into the floor, hands behind, and tip the knees side to side. Hold it on the other side right here in pigeon pose, right? So stay right here, walk your hands forward, and maybe you can extend the opposite leg back right there and hold. Put your forearms down on the floor and the foot back there, pressing down into the floor. Hip flexor stretch right here on that left side and pressing the leg underneath you down into the mat. Now lift up, look forward, and we're going to lift up the knees and tip side to side again and hold it on the other side. Right here, 90-90 stretch. Stay here or actually lean forward or extend the leg back straight behind you. Pigeon pose. Just notice how this side may feel different, right? So my foot's on the floor, the top of my foot, lizard or pigeon pose. Press your leg underneath you down into the floor, abs contracted. Spread the blades apart by pressing the forearms into the mat. Now lean onto that left hip and tip the knees side to side. And now hold on the other side again, looking that direction, that forward leg. Walk your hands down further, coming a little bit closer to the mat with your chest, and maybe reach the arms all the way. Put the chest down on that inside or that lower leg. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Breathe in and breathe out. And walk it up or bring your hands in and lift up. Tip the knees over side to side. Last time on the other side. Coming into pigeon pose. So walk your hands forward, extend the leg back. Bring your body over the leg that's underneath you and press the foot into the floor. So a little repetition in class today to just become more proficient in the move and just better warmed up in the body, the hips and the upper body, the shoulders, the back. We'll add some weights later on in the program. Weights to get our heart rate up and break a sweat. And lift up your chest and come onto your hands and your knees right here. Downward facing dog. Lift up your hips. Straight legs. Lift up the right leg. Stretch it away from you. Step your right foot forward. Come into a lunge position. Look forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Press into the floor. Lift up your left knee. Downward facing dog. Do that again. Lift the left leg up. So opposite side. Hi, Maxwell. Step your left foot forward. Put your knee down. Lunge position. Excellent. Hands to the mat. Press into the floor. Downward facing dog. Let's go to the other side again. Right leg up. We'll add on. Step your right foot forward. Set your left knee down. Now twist. Right arm up. Stretch the arm up. Exhale, hand to the mat. Tuck your toes, lift your knee, step back, downward facing dog. Let's do the left side. Left leg up. Bring your left foot forward. So shift forward, keep the hip high, bring the foot forward as far as you can. Set your knee down and reach up. Left arm, there's your twist. Reach that arm, press the floor away. Bring the hand down to the mat. Lift up the left leg, downward facing dog. And we'll add on. Inhale, right leg up. Step forward. Lift up the right arm. Here's your twist. Exhale, place your hand on the floor. Lift up the left knee. Now come to the long edge of the mat, Skandasana. Come to the other side. Bring it onto the back of the mat again, then to the front. Turn your body facing the front of your mat. Press the floor away, downward facing dog. How'd that feel? Inner thighs. Inhale, left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Place the knee down. Twist. Look down at the mat. Skandasana. Press your feet into the floor. Get low. So really press the feet into the floor rather than lifting up the outside edges of your feet. Keep the feet flat on the mat. You'll feel your inner thighs. As you press down, do that one more time. And to the front, turn the body, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Set your knee down, twist, inhale. Exhale, place the hand on the floor, and then turn, long edge of the mat. Go to the other side. One more time. And then to the front, right here, coming into side plank. So press the floor away with that left hand. Bring your right foot to the inside or right to the center. Reach the right arm up. And if you want to, go ahead and bring the legs together. One leg on top. Press the floor away. Look down at the mat. Hand on the mat, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Let's do the other side. So the add-on is the side plank. Step your left foot forward. Set your knee down. Here's your twist. Reach. Exhale, Skandasana. 3 times. 3, 2, then 1. Now turn. Hand on the floor. Go to the edge of your right foot. Foot to the center like that. Press the floor away. Stack your legs maybe. Reach the arm up over the ear. Look down at the mat. Downward facing dog. One more time on each side. Right leg up. And we'll come back to the next hip opening stretch. Inhale, twist. Exhale, Skandasana. Just one time. Now turn. Here's your side plank. Good practice. Bring the foot into the center. Turn your body. Reach the arm up. Maybe stack the legs. Breathe. Look down at the mat. Hand to the floor. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Set your knee down. Inhale. Reach the arm up. Last one. Exhale. Turn the body. Skandasana, side to side. And hold at the front. Here's your side plank. Press the floor away. Go to the edge of your foot. Strong, purposeful movement. Leg stack or keep that foot in front. Arm over the ear. Lift the hips. Press your fingers down into the floor. Look down at the mat. Downward facing dog. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale and rise. Reach up, stretch overhead. Hands to your heart. Bring your feet apart about hip width. Actually, bring your feet out as far as wide as your mat. So this second hip mobilization move or pose is, of course, Malasana, right? So Malasana is really great for opening up the hips or strengthening the muscles around the hips. So reach your hand or bring your hands to your heart. Bend your knees the same direction as your toes and hold right here. So call this Malasana salutation. Hands on the floor right here. Now press your hands into the floor, forward fold. When you're forward fold, your toes start to turn forward. They turn in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's do that again. Inhale and rise. Reach up and stretch overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Again, turn your toes out. Squatting down, Malasana. Elbows to the inside of your knees. Press the feet down into the floor. Press your toes down. Hands to the mat. Fold. Your feet go parallel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Let's add on. Inhale, rise. Reach all the way up. Stretch overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So the third mobilization of the hips, the third pose. Come into chair. So right here, feel your glutes, feel your quads, your legs are together. Now lift up the right heel off the floor. And then lift up the right foot off the floor. Balance. Place your ankle on your knee. Hold for a moment right there. Then reach down with your right hand, press your knee down. So you're balancing and then opening up the hip by placing your ankle on your knee. Standing pigeon pose. Relax your shoulders. Or standing ankle to knee pose. Lift up all the way and let's change sides. Chair pose, right there. Lift up your left heel, left foot up. Bring the ankle onto the knee. Turn the knee out just slightly. Flex your foot. Bring your left hand to the inside of the left knee right there. Balance. Press the knee down. Sink your hips back. Right there. Keep this foot flexed. Now lift up all the way. Inhale and reach up. Malasana. Turn your toes out. Feet turned out slightly. Exhale. Bend your knees. Elbows down to the inside of the knees, lowering the glutes down. Place your hands on the floor. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, and stand tall. Repetition. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Chair pose. Inhale, lift your right heel, right foot up. Turn your knee out, ankle to knee. Bring your hands to the knee and to the ankle. Take a breath in, flex your foot, lower your hips down more, keep your balance. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift up your right knee and set that down. Other side. Chair pose first. Lift up your left knee or left foot, left knee to the side, left ankle on the right knee. Flex your feet or your foot. And then place your left hand on the inside of the knee. Press that knee down. Sink your hips back. Look forward. Abs in. And then lift up. Lift up the knee. Standing tall. Exhale. Bring the hands to the heart. To the heart. Turn your toes out. Malasana. Shoulders back. Sink your hips back. Knees bend. Knees go the same direction as the toes. Try not to let the inner arches cave in. Look forward. Exhale, place the hands on the floor. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale and stand tall. All the way up. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Last time, it's also called, some circles or some people might call this funky chair pose. So come into chair, lift up your right foot, right ankle on the knee. Bring your hands to your heart. Look forward, get your balance. Now you're getting much more balanced in the pose. Opening up the hip and lift up. Inhale, reach up. Do the other side. Inhale, reach forward chair. Left foot up. Ankle on knee. Sink down. Looking forward. Abs in. And stand. Widen your feet. Malasana. Looking forward. Place your hands on the floor. Fold. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale, fold. Now this time, step back to downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg. Step your right foot forward. Let's pick up the weights. So grab your weights. Set your left heel down. Lift up your body. Use that forward leg to lift up the body. And then open your shoulders to the side for Warrior Two pose. So lean your left shoulder back slightly. Okay, hold on. Bring your weights together like this. Bend your knee and then straighten the leg right here. All right, hold on. Let me let him out. All right. Pause. There you go. Yep, bye. All right. Bend your knee. Lean your shoulder back again. Right here. Now, elbows to the sides. Don't lift the hands higher than the shoulders, all right? Then extend the arms long. So you should have 3 to 5 pound weights right here. Lower down all the way in front of the hips. Curl the biceps right here. Elbows to the side, delt lift. Reach the weight and then down. Do that 2 more times. Curl, and then we'll do a bicep series and then go to the other side. Lift out to the side, long lever, lower down. Curl the biceps, elbows to the sides, delt lift, long arms, and then lower. Now do 10 bicep curls right here, full range. Curl. Here's 4. Keep the legs pressing, other feet pressing down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Now hold in the center and pump to the top. So up to the center, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now all the way down and then up. 10, 9, press your feet down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1 more. Now parallel your feet, heel toe your feet together, wider than your hips. Bend your knees, horse stance right here. So inner thighs working, press the feet down right here and lift up, reach the weights overhead, straight up, hands behind the back or behind the head. Point your elbows up, lift up, bend the knees, squat, lift up, reach the weights behind the head, lift up and lower. Up, behind. Watch the knees. Don't let the knees knock or lock at the top. Bring it behind and up. Do it again. We've got 6 more. Lift, down, and up. 5, 4. Press your feet down. Excellent. 3, up, behind, and lift. 2, lift, behind, and up. 1 more. Lift. Weights to your chest. Now parallel your feet, and you can move your feet out wider, shoulders back, hands to your hips like this, hinge forward like that, weights to the mat, and lower. Let the head come all the way over. So crown of the head facing the floor, forward fold. Stretching the inner thigh muscles right here. Press your feet down into the floor. And you can keep the weights, keep your hands on the weights, draw your elbows in, and relax your neck and shoulders right here as you stretch the inner thigh muscles. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Now inhale and lift up halfway. Weights to your hips, and then lift up. Bring your feet all the way together and shake it off. Lift your heels. We're going to turn the other way. So left leg, or this side foot that way, and then put your foot at an angle. This back foot at an angle. Shoulders back. Warrior 2 position. Shoulders back. So back to that the pose where are the bicep curl. Curl, and then bring your elbows to the side. Delt lift. Arms straight, and then lower down. Do that again. So we're doing 5 of those. Curl, delt lift, straight arms, and then lower. Curl, delt lift, straight arms, bring it down. 3 more. Up, out, and straight, and down. Holding your legs, or keeping your legs static, or from moving as you move the limbs, the arms, up, elbows to the side, straight out, and down. Curl your biceps. 10, press your feet down. 9, elbows in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Press that back foot down into the floor. 3, 2. Soften the knee. 1. And now to the center. Lift all the way up. So here to 90 degrees. So keeping that bicep in that contraction right there in the center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And all the way open. Turn your toes parallel. Heel toe your feet together. Shoulders back. Step to the front of your mat. Coming into chair pose, bring that weight to your chest right here. And then stand up, extend the arms back like that, tricep extension. So do a bicep curl in chair pose, and then extend back. Do that again, curl, and extend back. Now this time, reach forward, thumbs up, so frontal lift, and then stand and reach the palms rear. Thumbs up, frontal lift, palms back. Do that 8 more times. 8, 7, 6, press your feet down. 5, 4, 3, 2, do one more. Reach and hold, weights to your hips, and lift all the way up, shoulders back. Place your weight on the floor, and come to a seated position. So the 4th, standing knee to ankle, or knee, ankle to knee. The 5th pose, the 5th for hip opening. So without using your hands, well, first place your hands behind your hips and lean back. Bring your right leg or your left leg over your right. With your own strength, bring that leg over rather than using your hand to grip and move the leg across. Just use your strength and see where your range of motion goes to without forcing anything. So coming into Gomukhasana, our cow face pose. So try to get your knees just somewhat over, one over the other, and then your feet are one is opposite the other, like that. And you're gonna flex your feet right here and sit up tall. Inhale. Now reach the right arm behind you and then the left arm up, and you can give yourself a pat on the back for showing up. So reach down and try to grab your shirt, and so you can cinch your hands with your shirt, hands together, or reach for your fingertips and try to clasp the fingers right there or hook the fingers. Getting a tricep stretch on that left arm and then shoulder stretch on the right side or this side over here. Take a deep breath in. Now exhale, lean forward. Feel the hip right there. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now sit up. Unclasp your fingers. Reach the arms to the side first. Turn your palms forward. Then up, hands behind the hips. Lean back. And let's change sides. So not using your hands, bring the leg over and wiggle your feet to a position where you're comfortable. So this should not be an uncomfortable position, but should feel like you're stretching your hips. Now use your hands and pull the heels in just slightly, but feet parallel. Flex your feet right here, or one opposite each other. Bring your left hand behind, reach up, right hand or the opposite side of the knee that's up on top. It's hard to describe that, right? So fingertips behind, clasp your shirt or hook your fingers right there. Press your head into your arm and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lean in, feel the hip. Deeper stretch. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift up, unclasp your fingers, and then lean back right here. All right, so uncross the legs, lie down on the mat. Pass are actively stretching the legs. You can place your hands on the floor, arms on the floor. Lift up the right leg straight, and extend the left leg out straight right there. So without grabbing your leg, I want you to pull the leg in toward your body. So you're actively engaging the muscles to straighten the leg and lift the leg up straight. As you breathe in, relax the shoulders. You may pick the shoulders up and set them down evenly. Now, without using your hands, lean the leg over to the left. So across the center line of the body, your right foot can go on its side. Bring the leg over just enough to lift up the lower back, but feel the stretch in the hip over there, a little spinal twist right there in the lumbar spine. Look over to the right. Then lift your leg. And now inner thigh stretch. Bring that leg to the side, actively stretching and strengthening, holding, coming to that end range of your motion with your leg or the hip right there. Without holding the leg up, using your strength, the inner thigh strength, also the flexors right there. Keep your back on the floor. Nicely done. And then lift up. And now place your ankle on your knee. Pull the legs in towards your body, using your own strength to do that. Pull the legs in, actively holding the legs in this supine pigeon pose. So now we've done 3 variations of pigeon pose on the mat, on your standing position, and then also on your back. Now, I want you to reach your hands around and grab your hamstring and hug the legs in or pull the legs in towards your body. And you can let your left heel fall or drop to the glute and rotate your foot both directions. And now passively stretching, place your left foot on the floor. You're going to keep your ankle on your knee. Bring your arms to the sides and then pull that leg down towards the mat using the ankle of the right ankle. And then turn your gaze over to the left and relax your shoulders and your hips. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Then lift your legs. Set your right foot on the floor. Lift the left leg up. Changing sides. So right leg goes out straight, left leg up straight. Actively pulling the leg in, using the flexors to do that. Also your hamstring, pulling the leg in. Palms on the floor. Relax your shoulders. Keep that leg. Feeling the work of the leg. Just extending the leg up straight. Relax the shoulders though. Unclench your jaw or your teeth. Slowly bring the leg over, just slightly over to the side. And you can bring your arms out to the sides for balance also. But keep the leg as straight as you can. Actively working at holding the leg over on the side right there. And allowing and twisting right there at the lumbar spine. Slowly start to lift the leg up and then bring the leg to the opposite side, inner thigh, working to hold the leg up to the side. Actively stretching the leg, maybe a little shaking going on right there. If so, then just lift up slightly, hold the leg to the side, breathing in, breathe out. You can look over to the left or to the right, the opposite way of the leg. Inhale. And exhale, and lift your leg up. Place your ankle on your knee, pull the legs in, use your strength to do that. Your lower back comfortably on the mat. Now reach your hands around, threading through, grab the hamstring, pull the legs in towards you. Then let the legs go, place your right foot on the floor, tipping the knees over to the left side. So I'm using my ankle to pull the leg down towards the floor, so allowing that hip to stretch out a little bit more on that right side, and then the lumbar spine, the QL muscle. Turn your gaze the opposite direction of your knees. And then lift up all the way. Uncross the legs, bring the knees into your chest, and rock from side to side. Cross your ankles and roll up. Come to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Put your palms together, bring the thumbs to the brow, the mind's eye, and gratitude, the edge of the thumbs to the heart. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much. I will see you again next time.